Cal, and back to do some more painting. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. My back does feel better than it was earlier. Ah, kitty. Hey.
Meow meow.
Meow.
Meow meow.
Meow.
Man, Bob has been sleeping a lot. You've been sleeping a lot, huh? Oh, she decided to attack my butt. You know how cats do that thing where they stand up on their hind legs and stretch upward and claw into something? She decided to do that to me, and I'm standing there, and she got the lower part of my butt cheek, and I'm like, son of a bitch, that hurt. And I told her to fuck off. And as I'm telling like Xavier, like our friend's son, like what the cat just did, she looks at me, hisses at me for telling on her. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And she ran over by the table. And I made no aggression toward her, mind you. She looks over from the table and hisses at me again. I'm like, bitch. Like, the audacity. Like, she could tell my tone I wasn't happy. I'm thinking, because you clawed my ass, Bob.
Ouch.
Fluffy bitch. Oh, I gotta go find my juice. I put it down somewhere, apparently. Oh, there it is. No. Man, groceries are getting stupid expensive. I was at the deli today. Well, I was walking by the deli. I was looking for something. And, oh my goodness. So, you know how, like, sometimes near the end of the work day, like near the end of the day, they'll slice up some deli meats and put them out for a discounted price. And it says, and it's like a little yellow label on it. It says save $2. Price now $9.15. I was like, what the fuck? For like barely, like just a little over a pound of deli meat? Are you kidding? I was like, oh my God. I'm like, man. The way things are getting, I'm not going to really blame people if they start lifting food and stealing it. As long as they ain't hurting nobody, like actually like physically hurt somebody. Like if they start stealing food, I kind of don't blame them at this point. The price, eggs. Oh my God, eggs. It was almost $6 for a dozen eggs. Never in my life have I seen such a thing. I was like, holy shit. But I did go to Aldi's. I went to Aldi's and I just like, you know what? Let's put some of this back because I think that might be cheaper than Walmart. Sure enough, found eggs for over $1 cheaper there. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. And then so there's like a few things at Aldi's that are going to be cheaper: milk, eggs, bread. Well, I don't know. There is like there's a brand of bread that's at Walmart that's usually like $1 a loaf, so that's actually not bad. But I don't really stay away from the bread right now. But oh yeah, a lot of things are actually cheaper there. There's some things you can't get there, obviously, but you know. Deidre likes prosciutto, which is like this some kind of cured meat. It looks raw, but I don't think it's raw, but she likes it. I don't know. To me it smells like, I can't remember. It smells like meat that's gone bad, but apparently that's how it's supposed to smell. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's like it's almost $1 or so cheaper. It's smaller package too, but it's also cheaper, and you know, better than nothing. But yeah, so we end up getting half our stuff from freaking Aldi's because yeah.
Well, it's not too bad.
Deidre is a huge fan of the cream cheese that has like jalapenos in it. They don't have that at Aldi, so obviously there's some things we had to get at Walmart. But yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to hit up the pantry. I'm just like, dang, it's bad. It's so expensive. Like, oh my God. Oof. I'm actually gonna hit up two places because like you can only hit them up a certain amount of times, like once a month. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and so I don't like driving. I don't like driving far from the house. My car makes this weird wonking sound. Wonk, wonk, wonk. So I think the tie rod or whatever it is, the CV shaft, whatever, I think it's getting bad, and I don't have the money to fix it. So I think I'm gonna hit one place and then go up. I'm gonna go north and then west and go to the other one, so I can just do it almost in one trip in one day
Mm-hmm.
instead of having to go up to Edmond again. So yeah. Sorry, those pantries are actually a really good idea because a lot of times it's stuff that's not quite expired, but it's going to be soon.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of it just going in the trash, it goes to people who need it, which makes way more sense than just throwing out perfectly good food into like a landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in France, and I know this is a little bit socialist of me, but I really agree with it. I believe I heard a few different places that in France it's illegal for stores to just throw out perfectly good food. Like they have to give it to like some kind of homeless shelter or some kind of charity,
Mm-hmm.
or else they get a fine. And if they're getting rid of the food anyway, it might as well go to someone who needs it. Obviously,
I agree.
I mean, I don't like that it's a law per se because the more laws you make, the more power you give a government over people, and I don't like that. But I'm sad that someone felt like they had to make it a law to stop them from doing that. What I'm looking for is volunteerism on that one, not socialism. I think it's all the giving without the force. But
Right.
still, I mean, as far as laws being put in place, at least makes sense. Though, and honestly, I think they should do something like that here. But I don't know. I don't know. This would be a good time to do it, honestly, because like things are getting so expensive. And if stores are just throwing out perfectly good food into the trash, it might as well go to people who need it, especially at times.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, they can write it off anyway. Instead of throwing it in the landfill, if you give it to like to charity or whatever, you can actually write it off, I think, on your taxes. So businesses would probably be doing better in that regard anyway. I have to look up and see like what the deal is with that because I've actually never looked it up, but like I'm sure there's some kind of thing they have for that. I'm not sure how to ask. I don't know how to Google that. That's something I just ask somebody and they just like hopefully know.
My back feels better.
Oh yeah, I heard that you janked it up a little bit.
I tweaked it somehow when I was asleep.
Oh girl, careful now. Ooh.
Well, I didn't know until I woke up.
Well, I'll just say be careful. Like obviously you didn't do it on purpose, obviously, but yeah.
Like what?
It's
I woke up. My hand was behind my back. Like, why is my hand behind my back?
yeah.
And and I woke up like, oh, my back is sore and my stomach doesn't feel good. Hey, Milton.
If you have to make a war to make businesses donate, a war? You mean like a law? I don't know. Like I said a law, but they're going to throw away food. Sorry, that's a problem. Moral fabric of society. That's yeah. I agree. I think he means make a law to make businesses donate. Yeah, yeah. The food they were going to throw away. I agree. Like I'm really funny about that because I'm very much like in the libertarian department generally on everything because I don't like the idea of the government's making people do stuff and making businesses not run a certain way. But I do feel like it is a moral issue. Like if I had a business and I was going to get rid of the stuff anyway, why not give it to people who need it? I mean, if you're going to get rid of it, you're going to get rid of it. And they get a tax write off, text to speech law. Okay, that's okay. That's what I figured you meant. So I was confused, but I figured that's what you meant. But yeah, yeah, I do feel there is like some like moral issue with that. I mean, there's some businesses that happily donate. I heard that Starbucks does, or something like Starbucks. In some places that they like the breads and the muffins and stuff at the end of the evening, they give it out to like I think sometimes they have something set up with like the local shelter or whatever, and they make some kind of deal. That's what I heard.
Hmm.
And so that's cool. Even if they're doing it for tax write-off purposes, like the people who are hungry, they're not going to care. They're not going to care why you donated it.
Oh, what kind of game did you pick up?
I'm assuming one with war.
Ah.
My guess, but I don't
Like
know.
Call of Duty?
Could be.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are playing that new Call of Duty game recently.
And that is one of the few things that I'm kind of I'm considered I guess leftist on is like food donation type stuff like that subject, like I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there was some joke that someone who's considered a conservative Democrat is just saying like what is it, fiscally responsible or fiscally conservative Democrat is just a Democrat who doesn't care about poor people. So I'm kind of like the opposite, I guess, to where I'm Republican, but like I do care about poor people. It's not just because I myself am poor. There was a time when I wasn't as poor as I am now, and I still cared. But it helps to, I think, live both sides of it to understand. I know it's inconvenient to businesses and it costs money to don't. Well, yeah, I mean, even if they're using it, it still helps people. And those people who are hungry are not going to care why the store donated. They're just going to be glad to have the food. And they're not going to be in a worse place, morally or otherwise, for giving it away. And personally, I'm like the fair on the side of caution. So if I ran a business and I was going to toss stuff out, even if it was a tax write-off, I would rather like it go to people who needed it.
Mm-hmm. I bought more ice cream today.
Yeah, girl. I don't blame you. God, that sounds
like
so good.
I'm glad I did too because my stomach was like it didn't feel good when I woke up. I'm like, oh, my stomach doesn't feel good. So I'm like, I don't know why to be exact. Um, it's not regular ice cream; it's yogurt ice cream, and some odd reason that helps calm my stomach down.
Hey, whatever works, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's the yogurt. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me read this again. I know it's inconvenient to businesses and can cost money to donate. And I don't know. Well, I don't know. Except for the actual loss, I don't think it really costs anything. There's one shelter, or I keep calling it a shelter, and I don't know why. There's one food pantry, and they have their own box truck, and they go to the places I guess they have a bargain with, and they pick up the food the store is donating it and take it to the place, to the food pantry, so the store doesn't have to do anything except let them load it up. I just realized I haven't eaten in a couple of days. Bro, I'm going to go
Dude,
get food and be right. Holy cow! How did someone not even remind you that you hadn't eaten? What the fuck?
Potato told me once there was one time he haven't eaten for 3 days. Like, good lord, man.
Yikes! That's too much fasting. Oof,
Yeah.
bruh. Day tops. Shit.
Almost done with the Agatha Christie game.
Oh meow.
Sorry I didn't tell you. Like, I thought you got my notification that, I was playing.
I sometimes I get notifications and I don't hear them, or it just says it's YouTube, but I don't know who it is. Like I'd have to pull it down to
So
see.
when I saw you, coming, in the chat, was like, what the fluff? I was like, oh, no. What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do
You did it
anything.
again. That's what you did.
Oops. I was
And
like,
then
what did I do?
a little bit later on Twitter, then I saw your tweet. I'm like, fuck. And it was like from an hour prior. Because like for some reason it shows me whatever tweets it wants to at the time. It'll
Hmm.
it'll be one that's 5 seconds old and one that's 2 days old right next to each other. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know? There is no proper rhyme or Hey BK Dan, how are you?
Hey,
I'm gonna read
BK10.
the news channels tonight and catch up on what I missed.
I want to watch the new channels tonight and catch up on what I missed during very long nap today.
Wait. You went 20 days almost with no food. Like, well, seriously, like, what the fuck? Almost nobody can go 20 days without food. Turns out I wasn't a kid looking for attention. I had a whole. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh
Damn.
dear.
Damn. Damn. That's not good. If my daughter didn't eat for 20 days, I'd have noticed.
Well, if you
If
hold
a
on a
kid
second.
does not eat for like days and days and days, even if they're looking for attention, they have my attention at that point. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
Right.
something's wrong, obviously. Hairball.
All right. Link is in the chat.
Oh, cool. He's got an oxygen concentrator. I think those are like those machines that it's like an oxygen machine, but instead of needing like the canisters refilled, I think it takes the air that's around you and purifies, like, kind of just makes it into straight up oxygen.
Ah.
Don't forget. Like, does he smoke cigarettes? If you smoke, do not smoke near that. Not even close to it. In fact, I would wait 5 or 10 minutes after using it before smoking, because you can still it had very oxygen enriched blood and air, and like you don't want that to catch. For real. Okay, go get food. Go get food.
Yeah, get some food in your stomach, man.
Yeah, we don't want you to die. Don't smoke. Okay, I couldn't remember if you did or not, but like a few times when I have seen somebody who's on oxygen smoking a cigarette, I'm like, oh my Christ on a cracker, dude, your lungs your lungs could catch fire. My dad warned me about that when I was a kid. That if like someone's on oxygen, and they're and everything, like the kind that goes around your nose, and they're smoking a cigarette, that like if that oxygen catches, and you're breathing in, you could like burn your lungs. It'd be like a little quick fireball. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh dear,
So anytime I've
damn.
seen that, I've only seen it a couple of times where someone on oxygen is literally smoking. It's like, could you maybe turn off the oxygen while you're doing that,
Do you want to
please?
burn your lungs? Like,
Well,
well,
pure oxygen will burn. It'd be like a quick fireball. You ever like turn the gas on your stove and then light it and it goes,
yep.
yeah, it'll be like that. Quick poof. But enough that it can burn the crap out of your face, your lungs.
No thanks.
Scares the shit out of me when I see people do that. I'm like, oh my god, has no one told you?
Around the nose is the one I use as opposed to mask type. All right.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, I can understand that because, like, I wouldn't want that, like, just, like, covering my nose and my mouth. Like, that would annoy me.
Hmm. The concentrator is the one that takes oxygen in the air and concentrated into pure oxygen.
Man, I want one of those machines because I want to make my own kind of half-ass. Uh, oh my god, my brain shut down. What is it? Fuck.
Your
It's like
mask?
it's like a chamber.
Hmm.
I can't remember what it's called. I think it starts with a B. But oh no, it's H. Hyperbaric chamber. That's it. I'm gonna do experiments with hyperbaric chamber, but like obviously I'd have to be careful because you have to have pressurized just right, or you'll fuck somebody up in there. So, oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say hello to my future son-in-law.
Okay.
I was waiting for somebody to go. Wait, what?
Nope.
She's like, no.
I know he's there. Congrats, I guess. Congrats for the son-in-law.
And it's gonna be like upper 50s for like the rest of the week. I'm like, I'm just not 40s or 30s or 20s. Yeah, it's 3 degrees. That's so cold when you touch the snow, your hand burns. You're like, ooh. A long time snows like that. Snow. But when we were filming back there, and Chris was supposed to be stabbing me, like as soon as I
I
touched
think
that snow, I was sitting like, my hand burned.
I think she forgot to mute her mic. I do have a smaller bottle for if I lose power that lasts about 10 hours. Hyperbolic chamber. Later, ladies. Later, BK Dan.
Ooh, I should ask him if he wants a brick pizza.
Yeah, she forgot to mute her mic. By the way, ladies, cobbers? Huh? Ooh, someone's done. Sounds like a toaster. I wonder what they're cooking.
It's not for you, Bob.
So like Bob the Pretty Cat's giving her a hard time. It's coming in really good. Looking good so far. See, anything I need. I can't really tell if I need to fix any mistakes. So I need to turn the light off for a bit. Yeah, there's some mistakes on here. Nothing I can't fix. My hand wet. I got that never ending story theme song. It's stuck in my head. I haven't seen that movie in years, though. I should watch it again sometime. Ah, my back is tweaking again. No, I don't want my back to tweak. Oh, gee. Everyone sounds like they're getting a cold or getting over one. All right, fix that. Hey Milton, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm back, baby.
Yay! Got some food in you?
Just about. Got some chocolate with me. Not quite hungry yet.
I gotcha.
I know I'm going to be starving later on tonight, though, so I'm prepared. Summer is both the best and the worst food suppressant.
Hey, you can have some ice cream.
Oh, God, I wish I was that wealthy. It's payday tomorrow. Can't have it till tomorrow. Oh, why is chocolate so hard to open?
I don't know.
Either my hands are shaky or the packet's shaky. I'm blaming the packet. So how's life been treating you two?
I'm good. I think I tweaked my back while I was sleeping, though.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm just like wondering why my hand was behind my back while I was sleeping. It's like I woke up like, where's my hand behind my back? And that's when I noticed my back was a little tweaked. I was like, oof.
Hey, I've woken up with my own arm entangled in my hair before, so I can't judge.
Welcome back, Moira.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sorry I took so... Oh, my God. How long have I been unmuted the whole time?
Yep.
Oh, my.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, I made some food. I made some food for the boy.
I muted you that kind of a few minutes ago because you were talking to someone. Like, I think she forgot her turning her mic off. I'm like,
yeah. They, also, like a little bit ago, they were talking about ghost stories. I'm like, you are not talking about that in this house. No. Like, we're not bringing that kind of voodoo, Ricky Bobby. We're not.
Don't worry, ghosts aren't real. What they really are is far scarier.
Huh?
Huh? I don't think I want to know.
Right? Yeah, we're not bringing that weirdness on here.
Mm.
But you're as weird as we're gonna allow, and even that's limited. You know some of your
He's
weird.
welcome here. Oh, Milton, just remind you, I
As long
am
as he
on
doesn't get too weird.
Milton, I'm just gonna remind you, I am on Twitch. So yeah, be PG-13 when you're on here.
Wait, Twitch wants PG-13. Have they seen some of the women on there?
I know.
Are they encouraging 13-year-old boys with this? That's not good. That's not sending a good, wholesome family message, y'all.
Yeah, like, yeah. Trust me, I'm a little better than PG-13. I think.
Yeah.
Isn't that the movie rating where like women are allowed to be like with no shirt on?
Huh?
I don't know what he said, but it doesn't sound good, so we probably won't repeat it. But anyway, but yeah, I was I made some like little French bread pizza to give to Austin, who came to visit Dee Dee.
Nice.
Oh, totally wholesome moment. So apparently he's a nice, respectable boy. So when he's like asking, talking to Dee Dee about coming to visit, he'll message me and also make sure it's okay with me. So he messaged me on Messenger and asked if it was okay.
Good man.
He was like, "Is it okay if I come over today?" It's already nighttime. I'm like, "Today or tonight?" It's like one's passed. He goes, "Tonight." I went, "All right, drive safe." He goes, "Thanks, Mom." And I was like, "Aw." I got called Mom, and I'm like, and I sent a little GIF of a woman looking happy and almost teary-eyed. So that's why I was kind of joking earlier. I was like, I have to greet my future son-in-law.
Oh, what? Oh, what is he hiding?
No, I don't think he actually is. Like he's just like the most unguilty kid. Like you ever see somebody who you just know would not be able to keep a straight face at poker? Like they don't. Like if they try to, even if they try to lie, they couldn't keep a straight face. Like
I'm terrible when I'm like I'm not supposed to
oh
laugh.
yeah,
I'm not supposed to laugh at something, but I laugh anyway. I'm like, damn it.
He looks even when he's not doing anything wrong. If I walk in, he gets this like look like he's nervous, like he's afraid he's in trouble. It's like, oh, like I haven't done anything. He's not even doing anything wrong, and he looks like he's about to get grounded. Like, oh, like what's happening? But like, he seems really sweet. I tell my daughter, take it easy on the poor kid.
Nobody can guess what cards I have at poker. And my trick is I don't know how to play the game. I lose quite a lot as a result, but when I do win, I win big.
Nice. Hey, you win some, you lose some.
I'm not really good at cards.
I like 21. I like something. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to hurry up and get it out of the way. I don't want to draw it out. So I want to like, all right, next game.
I want to play those slot machines.
Those are rigged. I think you're better off. Sorry, they're programmed. They are programmable, and certain laws state that they have to pay out a certain number of times, which means it can be programmed. And and you don't know if anyone's ever going to even test to make sure they're actually programmed correctly. But then again, it's not proper gambling and chance if it's programmed in any way.
Were the programs in the olden days? I'm assuming
They
not.
probably could have. I mean, they might be less likely to have been, but I mean, anything could be rigged. I mean, dice could be loaded. That had to be tricky to do. But yeah.
I know a game that can't be rigged. 42 pickup.
42?
Yeah, you throw the deck of cards down and tell them to pick it up.
I thought it was 52 card pickup because there's 52 cards in a deck.
Oh. Yeah. You can tell I'm really great at card games.
I am not. I'm same with you. I'm terrible.
I know one card. Game though, and you can get paid for it, but people that get paid for it are charlatans.
What? Go fish?
No, it's story cards or tarot cards.
Oh,
okay.
Sakes.
I didn't intend that to rhyme, but it does. I like that. If someone trying to talk somebody into it, I'm going to do that.
I find tarot cards interesting, But you know, I don't want to know too much of my future. You know what I mean?
I just do not mess with that stuff. If I'm meant to know something, you know, that's why we have intuition. Because if we're meant to know something, probably if we pay attention, a lot of times people ignore their intuition and red flags. And that's really, what can you do at that point? But yeah, if you listen to your intuition, sometimes people are lucky enough to have a dream or something, that kind of hints them in the right direction. But people have to be willing to kind of listen and look for the signs. And they can be different signs for different people. You could be talking about something and it, like, not necessarily an ad popping up, but like somebody will happen to mention a song you've been looking for, and there's something about that song that just, reminds you of something that's important. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just it's a little weird. I don't know. Fate has weird nuances. I mean, I'm sure that's
what she said.
Huh?
That's what she said.
Yep.
Wow. Bro, that doesn't even fit that. Okay, no. That
Yeah, you did just say that.
I now realize that I said that. I'm like, oh God. That's what I said.
If I
I didn't even think about that. I don't really think like in a sexual fashion generally. So if someone makes a joke, sometimes I miss it, and sometimes I say something and it doesn't dawn on me how it's going to sound. So someone reacts, I'm like,
you know what? I like to hear more. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Right? Men have.
I just realized that joke actually has sexual connotations.
Okay. Okay. If I had a freaking dollar every time I heard the C word on this platform.
Sorry.
You know,
80% of the time it comes from me.
In some countries,
I know, like, it's okay from you more. I mean the male thing.
See, that's sexism right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in some countries, it's not considered a bad word. It's like calling people the D word.
Well, I didn't know about this. Still, potato know me. You know the peace sign. You know the peace sign. Peace sign from your.
Oh yeah, if you do it, all right, hold on.
Like
I'll show you
this
the
peace sign.
Yeah, if you go like this, it's okay. If you go like this, it's middle finger basically.
No, I did the peace sign on the emoji on the phone, and potato let me know that was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't know
he told like this with the hand outward.
No,
if you go like that at somebody, it's flipping.
No. The emoji, the hand peace sign emoji on the phone. I sent that to Potato, and he let me know that in his country that means F you.
That's literally what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Flipping someone off is saying F you.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I learned it.
Calm down, ladies. Your argument is tearing us apart.
I love how like flat toned he did that. I love it.
I am really concerned. I'm only used to women arguing over me. I do not know what to do.
Women argue over you, not knowing what to do with you.
Yeah, it's never positive. I'll put it that way. I mean, it's never positive. I will put it that way.
Indeed. Oh, I need to go look for something. Hold on.
I'm going to work on my monotone. I like it now.
Did you get my message on Discord, Milton?
Well, I'll just check.
I'm just
God, I have to
curious.
check Discord.
I'm just curious.
I'm live. Is that the message?
Huh?
I'm live. Is that it?
No, should like your avatar looks like some kind of hooded person, and it's like a brown grayish background.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just check my personal messages.
Yeah, I personally sent it to you.
No, there's one. It's not personal. click on you. Well, the last one I had is 3rd of January, 2023.
3rd of January. Are you following me? Like, are you like? Are you like? Are you sure you're looking at your messages, your personal messages?
Hello?
No,
Yeah. Are you sure you're not thinking of Gilded?
no, it's on Discord.
Well,
You didn't get
there's
anything. You didn't get anything from yesterday.
yeah, yesterday. I'm sorry for what happened this morning. We're still good with each other. It's the only thing I got yesterday is
No,
we're
it's
still
just
good.
like, yeah, it's just like you were like, you were about to say like an inappropriate joke, and
No, like, yeah, don't worry. I say inappropriate jokes all the time.
I know, but from the way the panel sounded, like we were supposed to say like
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I
yeah,
literally forgot about it.
yeah, we put like like just to remind you, like I think you weren't aware at the time. You were about to say something inappropriate joke, but I do like multi-stream on Twitch, and I think that's why everybody was like saying, don't say that joke.
Yeah, I'm just surprised if you're multi streaming on Twitch that you let Fed on. Like Fed's worse than me. In the most best way possible.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Like I will like I've been really stressed out lately,
Like
to be honest.
calm down. You're giving me an anxiety attack.
I'm sorry.
And I have chocolate. That should be impossible at the moment.
I should like I got I should like after this I want to have some ice cream.
I'm scoffing down on Kit Kat chocolate. Nearly finished the whole block.
Oh, nice. Like is this just regular Kit Kat?
Yeah, but it's the block chocolate.
Or like you could get like different flavors of Kit Kat, but you can't get like I'm kind of like I'm disappointed that you can't get like most of the different flavor Kit Kats over here. You have to go to like a global market to get them.
If
Like
you want crazy Kit Kats, from some of the flavors I've seen, be very careful. But Japan, like you don't need to go any further than buying stuff from Japan.
like I like to try that banana flavor Kit Kat.
No, that's too much madness for me. I'm not even kidding there. That's just too much madness for me.
I'd like to go to Japan one of these days. But I'm not really sure if I can handle the long flight though.
I'm scared if I go to Japan that I'm going to end up in an anime. I have that much weird crap happen in my life that, like, even I don't believe it when I look back on my own channels. I'm like, what? How?
Dude, what kind of anime do you watch? Or
Yeah, mostly they wake up in a magical kingdom and then they have to destroy the bad guy ones.
Magical Kingdom?
Yeah, that normally starts off they die and then they're reincarnated.
Which anime is this?
I just find them randomly on YouTube. I never take note of the names. Like
Now
after
you got
watching
me.
one for 4 hours, I don't want to watch it again.
Now you got me intrigued.
Yeah, I just type in anime on YouTube until I find one I want, and it's always like the fighting dragons and stuff. Yeah.
I love dragons.
I do not like how they're always put in inappropriate situations. Children should not be fighting demons.
Hmm.
Especially what anime calls demons. That's about my limit with anime. I was watching that Super Saiyan one where they introduced the cat god dude and Goku starts going blue haired Saiyan and stuff.
Hey, Edge of Time.
Hi, Jatam.
Nana
Oh,
Cat. No, we're talking about we're talking about flavor Kit Kats.
I love caramel. Caramel's good.
Caramel with chocolate's good.
Oh yeah. Like, I would live off caramel slice if I could. It's not so much me getting sick from it, it's the fact that then I have to move afterwards. That's the issue.
Ah,
Oh. Well, I've nearly purchased every item of clothing in this game, and then I can work on an outfit for my character.
oh, nice.
Yep, spending millions of dollars just to wear a shirt and a t-shirt, t-shirt and shorts. That sounds like a brilliant plan.
Mm.
Now I wish I was in my video game. I'd be able to buy all sorts of junk food. Can you tell it's payday tomorrow and all I got on my mind is chocolate and lollies and chocolate?
I didn't know. I didn't know it was payday for you tomorrow.
Yeah, ACC doesn't give me advances on my pay. And the only other way I can get a hold of money is I have to be nice. I have to be nice to people, and I don't want to do that.
In the video game.
No, real life.
Ah.
I got in an argument yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it was more like I said something, they yelled at me, then immediately apologized for it. Oh. Do I want to steal the truck full of nuclear waste?
Are you gonna explode that place?
It's just about close enough where I could take it to the dump site, but I'm on a different mission at the moment. You don't make a lot of money from doing it. It's just fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes driving cars in video games is fun. You get to run people off the road.
And like I guess you'd love to blow shit up in the video game too.
Surprisingly, yes. Like, yeah, as long as I'm like listening to classical music or opera, yes.
Oh, not rock and roll music?
Rock and roll music isn't for explosions. Rock and roll music is for when you're sitting back at home and you haven't slept for 2 days and you're trying to fall asleep. Somnia is fun. It can get fun on day 3 anyway.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't afford any of the wingsuits.
Ah.
I suppose that's all right. My current wingsuit is actual wings. Oh, I haven't redesigned my character in just about 2 days. What's wrong with me? I'm going to turn normal if I don't do stuff like that. I got an ice cream suit. Well, when in Rome. Do you want me to show you the most cursed costume ever?
Well, cursed costume ever in the video game, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You do not know what you asked for. Just turn my camera around to the back. Warning, those with weak constitutions turn away.
Ah, it's the ice cream cone guy.
This is the most evil visage
Are
I've
you
ever seen.
are you
Truly
playing
demonic.
are you playing GTA?
No, this is Saint Row.
Oh, okay, Saint Row.
Yeah, this is the newest one. Is like it's like I think it's Saint Row 5, but they just call it Saint Row. It's weird.
Yeah, I heard that the GTA is not doing so well recently.
Gross, the tongue's floppy.
I like the floppy tongue.
I'm gonna run around in this costume and regret it. Don't make the gloves purple because I can do that. No, I can't. Oh, that hurts. Oh no, the ice cream moves on the head too. Oh god, this is just disturbing. Well, I know what I want to dress up as on my birthday.
Cool. I don't see why not.
Okay, I'll wear an ice cream man suit when you wear an ice cream man suit.
Hey, I don't have it right now with me, but I have those poop emoji hats.
There is something wrong with you. You know what that's referencing to, don't you?
Yeah, and hey, that's a cute. I always thought the poop emoji was I like an ice cream, and someone else, but someone told me that wasn't the case. Like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, like there's images of it being used like that online, but like I've heard about it, I haven't seen it, and don't want to.
it's like, oh, okay.
Yep. Like surprisingly, the most disturbing things I haven't heard from the YouTube community. I've heard from other people.
Mm.
Oh god, the ice cream is just moving on their head. Like this is wrong on all kinds of levels. Sorry. I'm gonna have to change the costume. I can't stop laughing. Okay, I'm gonna be a taco. What other food-based costumes do I have? Because I'm gonna be a meal today. I've decided. Oh, a gingerbread lady. No.
This chair
Fox
is not
Knight.
really this chair is not really helping my back. I'm grabbing a
Well,
different. I'm
if
grabbing a
it's not
different chair.
if it's not bringing you joy, you should throw it away. Do what Lois Griffin did.
Lois Griffin, what did he do?
She had this whole thing about throwing everything away in the house, and then it just turned into a blank nothingness on Family Guy. It was hilarious.
Well, I need to get the right kind of chair.
Okay, the taco's wiggly too. This is horrible. Okay, I'll try the bear costume.
Need the right kind of chair that goes high enough and low enough. I have to. I'll look online tomorrow.
Yeah. I'd almost not recommend the costumes in this game if you try to be serious.
Mm.
But hey, this bottle of beer costume is very good. Makes me very happy. It's so cool, I almost can't bear it. Wow, I'm starting to get older. I'm already doing dad jokes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that means that I'm gonna like start collecting things soon.
What next?
No, old toys. Going on how great they were in my childhood.
I'm already like I need to do that. Like really, like the toys I used to have, like that were given away without my consent. So
Yeah.
hopefully, sometime soon, maybe I can buy them offline and get them back.
Oh, that's sad.
You don't know how much my mother's a clean freak.
I got to avoid my mum a lot because I went to boarding school.
Mm. She's like, where's for this? Where's for this? He's like, and then like a month or two later, like, where is this? You gave it away, remember? Idiot. Love my mom, but like she doesn't like really think ahead.
Don't worry, it's not as though you're saying this on any public platform that you can easily find at any time.
Well, I love my mom, but I wish she didn't do that. But oh well.
Look at the bright side.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get to go on shopping sprees to get it all back.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else. I was trying really hard. I was hoping you came up with something. Dog, why do you have to walk up to me to eat your biscuits one at a time? You have a whole bowl full of them.
Aw, Ducky loves his biscuit.
Now, he wants me to get off my lazy fat ass to chase him around the house, and I'm not going to do it.
Mm.
Can you believe 2 people wanted me to split firewood today on the way down to the supermarket? It's like, hell no, you can wait till it cools down. It's for winter anyway. You can stack that on my time.
I don't know why you need firewood when it's like so warm.
They're preparing for winter because like we only get one dry season a year. It's not actually that long.
Yeah, I used to have these Power Ranger toys. You can like their heads. You can have their helmet on, or you can flip it and take the helmet off.
Why is it that all the women I meet are into Power Ranger?
When when I was a kid at the time, you mean? I was like, into Power Rangers. Um, I haven't really I only watched like the first season and half of the second season, and that's pretty much it. I haven't really watched the I don't know how many seasons of Power Rangers there are.
You know what? Like they're all talking about power, and what we need to do is like distribute power, and they seem to be like hoarding power, and that's like working for the man, and that's like against like the people, and it's like no good. We just need peace and love, man.
Mhm. I actually met the Green Ranger, Tommy. I was forgetting his name for a minute there. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, he's not the important one, but it's good that you meet him.
Oh yeah. No, his character's named Tommy. No, no, no. I think his character's named Tommy, but yeah, Jason David Frank, the Green Power Ranger. I met him. Very nice guy. Um, very sad that he passed away recently.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't like hearing about dead people. People need to stop doing that. It needs like people just need to stop dying, man. It'll solve a lot of problems.
It was a great loss. I highly recommend if you're depressed and stuff, talk to someone, anyone, your family, your friends, even a stranger. Talk to someone.
Yeah. Hello, Edge of Time.
I have a weird group or a group of friends online, and it's basically a support group at this time. Like, should I quickly hop off and drop in my public Discord for them?
That's always some good. That's always a good thing to have.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like talking to people, and sometimes I cheer people up.
Mhm.
It's gonna take a lot to cheer me up. I'm looking for 20-year-old court paperwork, and I can't find it.
Oh.
Are you looking for your birth certificate?
No, I know where that's at. It's in the hall closet drawer. There's some other
Oh, you
stuff.
said 20-year-old document. It's like, yeah.
Oh, you charming thing. Aw.
See, it's easy to cheer you up.
It did. It did help. That was smooth. That was slick. I didn't even realize what she was doing. That was slick. Dang.
Oh,
I
you
jokingly
followed
wondered
along
if you
perfectly.
got yourself a wife. Now I know. Damn. Damn. Bitches love a smooth guy. Dang.
I kind of only got with her because she told me to.
A man who knows how to follow instructions also important. That's a good attribute to have.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is court paperwork that something that happened 20 years ago, and it's supposed to be in the living room on top of the bookcase, but for some reason there's another box there with somebody else's stuff and not mine. And so I looked in the attic and found out someone had gathered a bunch of pictures, family pictures, and put them in the attic, which isn't a good thing because it's either extremely cold or extremely hot up there. There's a dramatic temperature change that happens in the attic because there's no insulation, but it can hold that heat in the summer pretty bad. And I'm like, that could damage these pictures. I have no idea how long they've been up there. I'm like, how long have they been gone? I didn't notice. What the fuck? So I'm not happy about that. And I feel like the same person may have probably moved the court paperwork and not realized it because it was in a white box similar to the ones in the attic, and I can't find it.
I believe in you. I
Yeah.
believe in you. I reckon you will discover that in your quest.
I've looked in the places it would be in the attic, in the front room, and I'm not happy. Those should not be gone.
I'm not
Living in
happy. I'm not happy that I broke my favorite dream catcher.
You still ain't glued that back?
No, I've been busy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not real. If it was real, I've been worried.
Think
Oh.
you would be worrying too much about symbols.
If you're making dream catchers out of willow hoops, when you're bending them, when you're bending the hoop around, you got to put the back of the hoop on the sternum so it doesn't so you don't overbend that bit. But just be really careful, because I have hit myself in the face with so many blackberry vines that I hate blackberry.
Blackberry vines are horrible.
That's why most of mine are made out of willow, because at least it just leaves a purple mark across my face for a week or two.
Well, do you know those shelves? Like, they have those window drawers you can, slide out and then pull up. My dream catcher was caught in between that and the window drawer, and it snapped.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I need to get some super glue to glue the plastic back together and then wrap the fabric around correctly again.
Yeah, when you super glue the plastic back together, you might want to put a few layers of actual cotton over it. Now keep an eye on it, because cotton has a exothermal reaction with super glue. But when you put it over it, it basically makes it kind of like a plastic reinforcement. And if you do it very carefully, it can look a wee bit hidden, and it just adds the extra layer there.
Well, I don't think I'm going to put cotton in it, but once the glue dries, I think I'm just going to put some Scotch tape around it and then just leave the fabric on it again.
Oh yeah, I was meaning that before you put the fabric on it, because yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not really happy that I broken that though, and I'm more freaking mad that I my figure, the anime figure I got for Christmas. There's a detachable sword with it, and there's a little stick on the sheath of the sword that can slide in and connect to the handle. Yeah, the stick broke inside of the handle.
You got to be more gentle when you're playing with your toys. Wow.
I was being careful. It snapped.
Oh my goodness! I gotta share.
I mean, when you're making your action figures kiss with each other, just be careful.
Well,
remember what I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Look at the ad that popped up on my Facebook.
Foxy Flow?
What's
a hyperbolic chamber?
Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z here?
Are you high? No. No, remember BK is on oxygen, and I said I would love an oxygen condenser so I could make my own hyperbaric chamber.
That's what I mean. Hyperbolic time chamber. That's what that's a time room in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh goodness gracious! Well, I don't watch
that. So what was the name of that again, Super Saiyan Girl? I didn't quite get you.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Can you say hyperbolic again?
Hyperbolic time chamber.
This says hyperbaric. BK said hyperbolic. I don't know why. I'd have to look it up, but this is hyperbaric chamber.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I just can't pronounce that word either.
Hyperbaric.
Hyperbearing.
Close enough.
Well, I can say bearing, but not bearing.
Barrack. BARIC. Barrack. Like barbaric. Barrack.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to help him with
that. I'll take your word for it.
But the fact that I was just talking about wanting to make my own hyperbaric chamber and fucking ad for it pops up, I'm like, you've got to be shitting me.
They're listening.
I know. I just never had one so fucking specific before. Others you can kind of explain away. But you're like, yeah, a lot of people, it's the new year. So, of course, a lot of people are going to look at dieting stuff. But, yeah, hyperbaric chamber. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Hi, Murder Hornet.
Oh, hugs, Murder Hornet.
Hi, Murder Hornet. How's it going?
Hyper Bowl. At your time.
People call me Hyper, but they never call me a chamber.
Well, that's not hyperbole. Maybe?
What? Who's a hyperbole?
Oh, I thought he was trying to say hyperbole.
Oh. No, I'm not a bully. I'm not a hyper bully.
Oh,
Hyper bully.
but now I want to click on this and go see what's up with this because, like, it says free session. Like,
Hopefully
really?
you don't get ads.
Ads.
I did that
ads.
once. I clicked on something on Facebook and I got this freaking ad virus.
Yeah, you shouldn't click on Facebook. Facebook's for nerds.
I'll have Facebook for family and friends.
Oh, whoa. Good thing I don't have either one of those.
Well, I've been using Facebook for years.
My sister's on Facebook. Another reason not to go on Facebook. Yeah, I'm one of these people that avoids their family except for on holidays. Suppose my nephew's all right. He's really mean when he sees pictures of me when I was a kid. That like,
aww,
cute. Yeah. He called me a girl. I didn't like it.
I have, like, sometime later this month, I'll be going to my sister's bridal shower, and I'll have to get dressed up for it and take freaking pictures for, I don't know, for half an hour.
Just dress up like Wednesday Addams, and then people will think that you're just playing the part when you're in a bad mood.
Wish I could find a dress like that.
Sorry, I was picturing you being in a bad mood, and I was trying to figure out how to make it work.
No.
You could just wear a big ass Care Bear costume.
Ooh, Care Bear.
Where are you even gonna get a Care Bear costume? You don't even have those at Party City.
Well,
get one of those.
Almost
Get one of those
giant.
Get one of those giant teddy bears, gut it with a knife, and get some spray paint on.
No, I don't want to go to stuffed teddy bear.
Well, I was gonna say, carefully pull apart the seam at the back and install a zipper like you're supposed to, and then put an inner lining on it. But that sounds like I know what I'm talking about, and yeah, that wouldn't be manly, masculine. Actually, it'd be far easier just to make a whole bear costume at that point.
I mean, like, if you go to these conventions, there are amazing cosplays. Like, they, like, the craft and time they put it into this cosplay costumes.
Yeah, but then you come across furries and you have to punch them.
I don't really have a problem with furries as long as it doesn't really get sexual. Then I'm like,
it's weird. It's weird enough where it's like enough of a meme where it's like, yeah, saying mean jokes about them is just hilarious at this point.
I mean, I don't have a problem with furries or anything like that. Or for what's the frickin' word?
Otherkin?
No.
I'm just trying to think of what my friends call themselves. Yeah, I know a few of them.
Moira, help me out here.
Cat girls?
No. What's the word for like half? What's the word for like half? Like a human that looks like a bunny. What's the word for it?
That would be a bunny girl, or
no.
Like, if you're thinking of what looks like mostly person but with animal features, I believe they come underneath the otherkin community. There's another name for it, but it's still weird.
Okay, hold on. Half man, half animal.
Werewolf?
No.
Were-rabbit? Oh, now I want to were-rabbit stuffed animal.
No, not hybrid creatures. Not. not mythological. No, no, no. That's not the word.
You're the only mythical creature I need. I blew up a van by attaching rockets to it. I'm childish.
Gun bunny. Lycanthropes? No. I'm probably saying that wrong.
I have no idea what you're looking at, but I'm glad that I put you down this horrible path.
I'm like, where's the freaking word? It was amorphic or something. Like, I forget the word. Like,
Anamorphic?
Yeah. That was the word. I was
wasn't
looking
there
for.
like a TV series at one point where they like turned into animals?
Like, there's like, half man, like half animal. Look
Oh,
like
that's a
human.
centaur.
I mean, they look like human, but they're not.
Yeah, that's a centaur.
Well, I know what centaurs are, but I'm not talking about that though.
A reverse werefish. I heard of that in D&D. Yeah,
Do you know like those Khajiit cat people in Elder Scrolls? I'm talking about like that.
What, the
And
Mimus?
Thoropor.
Are you talking about Tokyo Mimus?
Tokyo Mew Mews?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch cringy shit when I was a kid. Leave me alone.
Tokyo Mew Mews? I don't know the word any of that is.
Yeah, like that would be embarrassing.
Yeah, like I am fine with furries and what at the time said, but anything like
Anthropomorphic.
yeah, anthropomorphic. Thank you, Moira.
Words
are hard.
I seen that at one point. And you were like, yeah, I'm just trying to find it.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, like furries
Moira
and
also seen it twice.
anthropomorphic animals I'm fine with, but anything sexual, like I'm like no.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, like
gonna be like
I used to like animal people and like beast folks in anime and that as like races until I found out that people were just gross about it, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm just against it now entirely. Like they've ruined it. They haven't ruined it for making fun of people that are into it though, but like they've ruined it otherwise.
right.
And I mean making fun of, not bullying.
I'm sure that depends on the person.
Because there's a degree when it stops being helpful to people. Stops just being funny. Okay, like I killed all those people in that area, so that means that I can now just drift around my skateboard there, hoverboard. Wow, I'm that used to killing people in video games that I just consider it a chore now. Yeah, just got rid of these gang members. Time to get back to the game. Anybody else looking forward to that Harry Potter game when it comes out?
I am. I'm gonna put me and Potato Revan, and other few friends are going to play a Harry Potter when it comes out. Oh, and good luck getting a physical copy because they're going like selling like hotcakes.
Goodness gracious.
I'm just all I have to do is just like save up a few weeks now, and then I kind of blew out my Christmas money in this game, and I should know.
Well, it doesn't come out till like February, so you have time.
Yeah. And on PlayStation, you get it 72 hours early, and you get extra content. I think it's a few months in advance.
Yep.
I hope there's like a degree of crossplay with it, because
I
yeah.
don't know, but I like when I heard like Harry Potter Legacy was coming out, I was hoping it was gonna be multiplayer, but no. I'm like, well, that's just a missed opportunity right there.
They might shoehorn it in later. A lot of games do that, but then it doesn't feel right. I hope the game is as good as what they say, because I'm going to do the dumbest thing ever, and I'm going to pre-buy it.
Mm.
And I remember how bad I made fun of the Fallout people for buying Fallout 76 in advance. Couple of people I knew did it just for the canvas bag, and then they made it a nylon bag without telling anybody. Man, they were furious. Like, I almost felt sorry enough to buy them a couple of canvas bags from the military surplus store, because it's pretty much what they wanted. But I did it. That's what you call petty.
Mm.
I don't think they have that store anymore in Christchurch. I've got to go back there one day and check it out.
You know this bookstore? Like I used to go to this bookstore. Um, like a few or I don't know remember like when it happened, but it was like several years ago, I think. And I used to go to this bookstore for my anime, no, not anime, manga books. And then I think they went bankrupt and shut down. It's called Borders Bookstores. And like, yeah, well, dang, where am I supposed to get my manga books now? So I usually get my manga books at Barnes and Noble now.
Oh yeah, manga's like backward anime. I get it.
Yes, it is. The manga comes first before the anime does. Usually.
Oh, recently I made a beautiful joke. I went to somebody and went, "Oh, I used to know the Old Testament backwards, because that's the way you're supposed to read it," and they didn't even get what I meant.
I mean, like I went to the bookstore like recently, before Christmas, and I am telling you, there was like two whole long aisles of manga, and then like right around the corner, and just one bookshelf was all of the DC and Marvel comic books. And I'm like, well, that's just really telling, like how anime and manga is doing great than DC Marvel comics are doing. That's quite sad.
Well, the manga comics and that just have like superheroes and that. It's like not as though the genre has died or anything. It's almost like certain franchises are just doing them really badly at the moment, but that can't possibly be the case.
No, 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 of course not. Like, no, or, like we're just imagining things. This woke, gender identity politics is not destroying comics and Western entertainment itself. No, of course not.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, like when Disney, you can tell by the Orville, like when Disney buys a property, they keep it exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I couldn't tell any difference with it. No, sirree. No. Wow, I'm starting to get sick from my own sarcasm. I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder why manga and anime is doing so much better than the comics and American cartoons. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's like bluebirds flying in the bluebird sky.
Mm-hmm.
All that I can see is just another lemon tree. I made the shopkeeper terrified of me. Haha, shopkeeper. You'll never do shopkeeper things again. I can't go to the Millionaire store yet. Wow, real life reflecting games. Not rich enough to go to the millionaire store yet.
What are you playing this on?
I'm playing it on my crappy old PS4 that I've literally worn the controllers out.
Sounds like you need to get a new controller.
The moment I break either the controller or the PS4, let's just buy me a new one. Let's buy me a PS5.
Do you have Walmart over there?
Nah, she'll probably be getting it from the warehouse or offline.
Okay.
Warehouse is pretty much like a Walmart for sad people. Not that Walmart's for happy people. Like they serve everybody, I guess. Well, anybody. But like, have you seen the Walmart clips online? Whoa!
No, but I've seen pictures of people like, in peculiar clothing that shouldn't really be worn out in public. That's all I'm
Yeah,
really
like
that's all I gotta say about that.
I want to like. I know it's probably not what I imagined, but if I ever go to America, I just want to go to Walmart dressed up in like an old-fashioned safari costume with the pith helmet and everything else, with a pair of binoculars just hanging around my neck. And when somebody asks me what I'm doing, I'm going, I'm observing the creatures in their natural habitat.
Oh, that's funny.
Watch as the Walmart employees try rounding up the carrots.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
I got to work on my David Attenborough impression, don't I? One day I'm going to meet a Karen and I'm going to make them wish that they were never born.
Oh.
What, would you want to get into an illogical argument with somebody like me?
No.
Why not? It's fun.
I don't want to get into an argument. It's too draining.
What you do is when they start being illogical, you start being even more illogical. When they start trying to go rational, you start going more rational. When they work out that tactic, you flip it up on them. So whenever they go rational, you go illogical. Whenever they go logical, you go you go irrational. And then you keep flipping the script on them until they work out what's going on, and by then they're so invested in the argument that they're just going to carry on no matter what you say. So you start agreeing with the original point, and they'll start arguing against
Hmm.
it. I believe that's called trolling.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with trolling if you do it against bad people.
Well, I guess.
I haven't been really into it all year though. It's better than what I do when I get into an argument with my therapist. I just start calling her Spider Lady till she bees quiet. She should not give in to that.
Why you were yelling at your therapist that she's trying to help you?
Yeah, sometimes she sees stuff that I don't like.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It's a job, but I don't have to be an adult about it. It's more about feelings than anything, evidently. I still haven't forgiven her for what happened before Christmas. I've moved on, but I haven't forgiven or forgotten. What kind of person tricks you into being honest with them?
Therapist shouldn't have to trick you to being honest.
I wasn't being deliberately dishonest either. I was just avoiding questions.
Right. I get you.
Anywho, what about that sports ball?
Sports ball?
Yeah. I was watching hockey the other day, and man, did they score some wickets.
I haven't really watched sports.
I can tell you didn't correct me on that.
Nah, I don't really watch sports that really often.
I'm not a big fan of it. I like hearing people talk about it though.
Same
It's so
here.
exciting. Weird. It's like a whole list of topics that I'm actually not interested in pursuing myself. I just want to hear people talk about them.
Oh my gosh, like I heard that one of the football players collapsed on the field yesterday. Poor
That's a
guy.
shame. Do you know how expensive those fields are?
I imagine quite a lot of money, but I hope the guy's okay.
Oh yeah. The guy. Aren't they just considered property though? And that thing.
No.
Nah, he'll be okay. He probably overheated or something. Probably should have asked what happened to him before I made fun of it.
Yeah.
So far, with all the details you gave me, though, he's some guy that fell over.
Yeah, I think he had like some kind of medical issue.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah. Like I don't know what his current condition is now. But I know you know the actor Hawkeye for the Marvel movies?
I've heard of him.
He got injured in a snowplow accident. I think he's in critical condition.
I hope he's all right, but
Mm-hmm.
death by snowplow, like people are going to make really insensitive jokes about that.
Which he really shouldn't.
Last weekend when I was drinking, I got really plowed.
Mm.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't have any self control. I genuinely hope the guy's okay, but like that's the first thing I thought of.
Hey, John, how are you? How long did it take you for the draw that, Raquel?
Meow meow, John.
I didn't draw it, but I'm painting it. It's paint by numbers of Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack and Sally.
You should just tell people that it's your own design and you did it yourself. They'll believe you.
No, I don't want to lie.
Just put paint by numbers on the stream title and then tell them that you did it yourself. And it's their fault for not reading the title. Technically, you did paint it yourself.
Yeah, I am.
And you've actually done a really good job. Like, yeah.
Wish my back wasn't so tweaked tonight, though.
When I twist my back, I normally rub it on the door frame till it gets better.
You know, that's what someone told me to do, and that really didn't work.
Yeah, not to sound mean, but you actually might just be too small to put enough pressure behind that, because like, I need to put a lot of pressure behind that.
That's what I figured.
Sorry, women folk is short. There's nothing I can do about that. I suppose I could start a charity to, like, supply coffee cans and strings, actually. Coffee cans and strings for short people. Make their own stilts.
Yeah, I hate being short. Like I had to get a freaking stool to reach the top shelf of my freaking kitchen shelf. Like I can reach the second shelf, but reaching the back, yeah, I had to get a freaking stool for that.
I am so lucky I had a massive growth spurt when I was 19.
Lucky you.
I was 5'5". Like, I don't mind the joint problems that got caused from growing that fast, that quick, but it's like, as a result of that. I had to do a chin up to get my favorite glass whenever my dad put it on the top shelf of the cupboard. My brother was really mean about that. He would do that all the time, and I hated it. He wouldn't just put it up in the next shelf up, so it was like hard for me to get to. He'd put it in the one above that, so I would have to go and get a chair, bring it over, and then start climbing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then inevitably my walking stick would fall over. That would suck.
Oh man.
So then I'd have to stand on my bad leg trying to flip my walking stick up. People did make fun of me when it hit me in the face.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, I never did that when I made my Metal 1A. Like, that thing was a mace. I'm surprised I was allowed that in high school. One stage I was using it to break down old cars.
Oh wow.
It was good though. Like, if the car door was locked, like, you hit it in the right spot, it opened. Don't worry, it was a scrap yard. Like, yeah. Why do people send cars to a scrap yard with locked doors?
Not to steal the car, I guess.
They're sending it to a scrap yard with locked doors and no keys. It's like, the cars aren't just put through the crusher. Everything of value is stripped off them first. And we didn't have a crusher. That was all right. It's pretty easy to get into a car door if you don't mind wrecking it.
Hey Michelle, I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna take a shower tonight in my shower in my hospital room. I fed my son. He is asleep for a while. Then I took my IV out long enough for me to shower. Oh Jesus, I hate needles.
You hate needles.
Uh-huh.
I want to buy you a knitting kit and a sewing kit now.
Oh no, I'm okay with sewing kits, but the needles that go into your body, no, thank you.
Done. No, I don't want to buy you those kits. I want to get you a horror movie collection as well.
No. I'm not really into that. I'm not really into that.
You do know it'd be really easy to get me back. You just got to take all the light bulbs out of my house and not tell me. Then I'd have to spend the night outdoors until I can actually get myself another light bulb. Not stand being indoors in the dark. That's an odd phobia.
Oh, I hate spiders.
What did spiders ever do to you?
I don't like
Wow.
them. I don't like them. Ugh.
Spiders have such great personalities, though. Have you ever
No.
spoken with one?
No. I don't want to. No.
Like, they get rid of all the bugs in your house.
That's great. They can stay outside.
What, where they can't get rid of the bugs in your house?
There is no bugs in my house, so I'm good.
Well, yeah, that just means that you got lots of spiders in your house.
Nope. They're not in my house. After I got a shower, my mother helped me back to bed. My husband bought me my blankets from the house, so I'm not using the hospital blankets. Ah! Yeah, I don't think the hospital blankets were that really that comfy.
The weird thing is, you get used to hospital sheets after a while. You have to spend a long time there. And when you get back home, you kind of miss the old starchy, unmoving sheets. It's really disturbing.
You have stuff that is starchy? Milton?
Yeah, surprisingly, there's stuff that disturbs me, yes.
Huh.
I'm sorry. I know I have this. I know I have this impenetrable barrier about me, but yeah, there's surprisingly stuff that disturbs me. Like how all airplanes are full of snakes. I watched this documentary about it called Snake on a Plane.
It's a movie. Never seen it though.
If you like crappy action movies, you'll enjoy it. If you don't like crappy action movies, it's going to be the most boring thing you've ever sat through. Because, like, I know people have tried it a number of times, but all these action movies set in a confined space, it's like action movies don't have a storyline to begin with most of the time. That combined with, oh, there's snakes on a plane. We got to get these snakes off this plane, but we're flying. Yo, cool. The story's done now.
Meow, Papa Cotton.
Hey, Papa Cotton.
Hi, Papa Cotton.
Hospital blankets suck. My hospital room is starting to look like a little less like a medical room with all the balloons and gifts.
Sure. I hate hospital blankets too.
It looks like a party, doesn't it? Laughing emoji face. Yeah, nice and quiet tonight.
What you got to do is you got to breathe in the helium from the balloons, and then you can start yelling at people. Oh, a better one, but it's more dangerous, is nitrous oxide. You got a real deep voice.
I imagine you're going to get a high voice, so you inhale that.
Nitrous oxide is a gas heavier than air.
Oh, never mind.
Lighter the gas.
I thought you were still talking about the balloon.
Oh yeah, she should inhale them and start talking. It's funny.
Yeah.
However, if you do it too much, it's really bad for you. You got to do really deep breaths out. So she's probably not ready for that yet. I can buy a karate suit, but I don't have enough money. If I make it orange and I give the character really spiky hair, I could make Goku.
Ooh.
It's one of those sleeveless karate shirts as well, so I really could make Goku.
Awesome. Hey, you ever played Fortnite?
I tried it out. I reckon I would enjoy it, but the menu is so freaking obnoxious. Like, I would be willing to play it with others, but like,
It's
yeah,
too
by myself,
complicated.
it wasn't worth learning the menu. Yeah. Like if I'm having an off day of my meds or something, like it's hard to read on top of being dyslexic. Unfortunately, I had to go back on my painkillers.
Isn't that supposed to be good though? So you won't be in pain.
Yes and no. It's like I don't like being. The problem is there's a catch 2020. Like if you go on to the painkillers I'm on, like what happens is that memory becomes really hard, and I already have memory issues to boot with that. Like to be quite honest, I
Mm.
don't know if something's happened the other day or the other month. It seems like yesterday, regardless. And it's like, yeah, and when you're taking painkillers that are actually an opiate, like lost time is a real big issue, and it's to a point where you're having dinner, and you can't remember making dinner. It's a little bit like freaky.
Oh man, yeah, that
Yeah.
would sound freaky. Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it because like I've been on them since I was 12, but it all depends on the reaction, how it goes. And it's like that, and if I forget that I'm on them and I drink some alcohol, it like really screws up my head and things. And it's like, yeah, 'cause I don't take them every day, and like sometimes you take them, and you just forget. I'm really bad for checking my schedule on them, and it's like, yeah.
My dad snuck me food from Chick-fil-A tonight. Oh, nice. Hey,
Ooh.
Potato. He says, congratulations, Michelle. My favorite eatery. Thank you, Potato. Right now, I'm having a heartburn attack. Throat is on fire. I'm so sorry, Potato.
Oh, potato! I don't want you to be a burnt potato.
If I had to eat one more night of hospital food, I was going to be sick. My dad loves me enough to sneak me food in. Ah, what a good dad. My husband was
You
around
shouldn't.
for the most of the day. He helped me, gave me a massage. Ooh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, massage while I was breastfeeding. I sent my husband to sleep. He'll be back tomorrow. Ah, yeah. Let get him some rest. He must be tired.
You sound like you got a good husband. I'm kind of jelly, and I'm like straight. I want a massage.
Yeah, massage sounds good. I haven't been to a
Uh,
massage place in a while.
there's like that is one of the benefits of being at Elizabeth's house. Like I can't stand being there too long, but like I don't mind being there extra long if she's got to massage my back. Unfortunately, she expects me to do nice things like that back, and it's like, why? I don't want to do nice things for you. Yeah, I started sounding too sweet there, so I had to ruin it.
No worries. I understand you had to keep that macho look going.
Well, you can't. Like, I can't be mushy. I'm a manly man, and that means that
You
I'm
know,
scared.
men can be mushy too, but no, they have to act like dickheads.
It's how men hide their feelings and their
That's not
embarrassment.
good though. You shouldn't hide your feelings. It's just gonna
That's
build up, and you're just gonna and you're gonna explode at some point later on.
that's why we hide our good feelings. So when we explode, it's a good thing.
How is that a good thing?
Well, if you're holding back all sorts of good feelings when you let them out, it's going to be even better.
No, it ain't.
And plus I look really weird when I blush, so I try not to do it.
Aww. What? I'm a mix of Oh, wow. I feel better after my shower. The doctors actually allowed me to get out of the hospital bed long enough to shower. Good.
I
Oh,
wish you.
Milton, I think you need to refresh your avatar. It's coming up as a white nipple on YouTube.
Lol. And there's only one way to do that. I'll be right back.
Okay. I felt grimy and dirty for the last few days. Ugh. Yeah, like I've been there before. Um, when you feel dirty and grimy, it just feels nice to get a nice clean shower. If you want to see a man melt, show him a baby. All men melt like babies. Ah, that is sweet of you, Blush. Ah, he's back. Fox.
I thought it was more fitting for this channel.
Mm-hmm. Ah, good. It's fixed. Yes, potato. I know. They took a nap together today, this afternoon. Ah.
I wish you a speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm. Should be home either tomorrow or the next day.
Oh. I don't know if you heard that, but that was all my limbs popping. That's a sign I got to do something.
Move around. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not the painful pops. It's like, oh, my body feels a lot better now.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Once,
I popped my neck before. That felt good.
oh, the first time I cracked my sternum was like a few years ago, and that was really good. And it's like, yeah, I must have cracked it before, but it was the first time I noticed it.
Hmm. Though I would not recommend pulling. Like I pulled my ACL ligament on my left leg. Yeah, that didn't really feel good.
Speaking of legs, my leg only shaked a lot when I stood up. Normally, it shakes a hell of a lot. I'm having a good day.
Good.
Dog, you have a ridiculous number of biscuits there. You got to finish some more of them off.
Maybe he wants
It's
to save.
literally a pyramid spilling over your bowl, Spook.
Maybe he wants to save him for later. You know, dig him up or
I
hide
gave
him and like eat him later.
I
Type of
gave him
thing.
like a week and a half's worth of food. He's like, gonna take a while to finish it. He can only eat like 10 biscuits a day, and he's probably got 100 or so there.
That's a lot.
Well, he's pretty good. He doesn't have any eating issues, so I can just load up his food bowl and just leave it for him.
Hmm.
Yeah, the only annoying thing is you'll hear like right as you're drifting off to sleep, crunch, 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 crunch.
At least you're not getting up. We hear someone, my cat, aka, trying to throw up a hairball. Like, okay, like, you better this. You're not. You better be throwing up the floor and not my freaking bed.
Yeah, I don't have many nice stories about my old cat. Now, I loved him to pieces. He was a great cat, but most of the stories involve My cat was a ginger nightmare, and like I'm surprised fewer people didn't shoot at him in the community.
Oh, poor Putty.
I'm talking the kind of animal that took back half eating puppies to my bedroom.
Oh my gosh.
I like puppies. I like them when they're alive, but I like them to be in one piece.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Or Calabar, you should have seen it. I kid you not, my daughter curled up against her little brother as they sleep. Oh, so cute.
Oh,
When I
that's just too adorable.
when I traveled to America, I had a load of pops building for 4 days. When I woke up in USA, I sounded like a Cocoa Pop. I cracked everywhere. LOL. It was the best feeling ever. Watching my children reacting together is this afternoon was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. Agreed.
Do you guys want to hear a sound some people love and most people hate?
Sure.
Can you hear my wrist?
Yep, I can hear it.
That's joints cracking.
Mm.
Yeah. I think that's a piece of me they didn't piece back together correctly. I'm going to put myself on mute.
Okay.
Unless you want to hear a manly man do dishes.
Hey, if you need to do dishes, do dishes. Oh, it's like midnight. Oh man, time goes so fast.
"45 minutes and I'm going to have a chicken sandwich."
Nice.
Nice, baby. So, anything new happening in America land?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Just football going on.
Oh, football's pretty cool. Cool. Yeah, like when they kick the ball into the net, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's soccer.
I know. I just like making fun of Americans about it. I know what American football is. It's like a sad version of rugby.
Mm. Milton is like, you can hear my wrist cracking, and a very, very lonely cries quietly. Aww.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
today
Oh.
my character's gone ridiculous. Currently a wobbly bottle of beer driving around a go-kart in an abandoned go-kart track.
Mm. Go sports ball. From what my husband said, they moved my son's crib into the nursery with his sister. So when I get home, my son and Rose will be sleeping in the same room in their cribs. Ah, twinsies.
Aw. It's too cute.
Very too cute.
I remember when my nephew was a baby. Last time I actually liked his personality. Don't get me wrong, I love him, but God, they learn how to speak back. They learn how to speak back. Worst part is I can't disagree with him when he calls me an asshole.
Ah, harsh.
But true, and like I got to encourage the truth in him, don't I?
I guess.
That's when I serve myself up a bowl of ice cream and tell him it's my ice cream and I don't want to share it with him. See, teaching him manners by consequences.
Yes. All right.
Oh, speaking of which, I still got a tub of that at Mum and Dad's, and I want it.
My husband said he and my father moved a bed in their suite from use as well, so I don't have to get up in the middle of the night from our bedroom. Ah, nice.
Oh,
40 minutes of sleep again, night all. Love you, potato, says Michelle. I'm gotta get going because I do need to get early in the morning. It's like already midnight. Hey, Milton, stay in the back before you take off, okay?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna say goodnight. Yeah, I'll continue this later on today. Michelle made your son be the happiest baby ever. No, only joy all his days long. Agreed.
Purr.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are
Before
being
we
too smush and sweet.
before we go, click that like button. I appreciate it. If you'd like to see her, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. And also, please follow my gaming channel. I do play games on there. Oh, that's not the gaming channel. This is the gaming channel. Oopsies. Yeah, that's my gaming channel. Like, I do play games on there. I'll be playing most likely Gotham Knights this weekend. And here's my gaming Twitter profile for updates when I'm gaming live on my gaming channel, since YouTube's not really great with notifications. And also follow with my Odyssey channel. Like I'm getting into Odyssey now, so you can follow me on there as well. And with that,
Lots of hugs.
lots of hugs. Oh, one more comment from Michelle. Thank you. I still can't believe I lost to my husband on naming him. LOL. It burns me a wee bit that my husband won that particular argument. Milton shit his pants while in bed. Potato.
Ew. That's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Woof.
Wow, I now officially hate a potato.
Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Laters. If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.